G'day everybody, welcome back to my time at Sandrock. We have just woken up, brand new day, 19th of the 2nd, I suppose, the year of the watermelon, maybe? I'm still not entirely sure how to read all of that, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Alright. So, let's start by having a read of the mail here. We've got a few things. A couple of things from Chi, actually. So, Blue, I have completed my analysis of the old world Mahjong table just as found the other day. Unfortunately, it is one of the most basic AI I have ever encountered in my career. It is capable of only shuffling the game pieces and keeping score, so to speak. For an unknown rule variant, so to speak, for an unknown rule variant, it's quite useless for anything other than this game of Mahjong. I had already begun breaking down the parts for scrap when Miss Katori knocked at my door, inquiring about the machine. She offered me some choice words. I didn't take you for one of them church folks. Fine, I'll fix the darn machine, so I studied it for a whole night and here we are. Simply acquire some microchips, hardwood planks, and bronze plates, all items very much within your areas of expertise, and repair this machine. It's located in the game center right now. Also, since I studied it assiduously, here's the diagram for it. You know, if you want to have a Mahjong table. Cool, excellent. So something new for Katori's game center as well, so that's really nice. I have no idea how to play Mahjong myself, so we'll attempt it and probably fail miserably at it. Builder, the research process is now complete. Okay, yep, so this is for the intermediate forging machine. Very nice. Pretty much everything is from Chi today. So a relic bag. I think this is just one of those things that you use, right? There we go. A few data discs. A toy spear soldier piece as well. Alright, let's put stuff away. Doing very good at this intro this time around, am I? What did we get up to in the previous episode? Oh jeez, I've sort of forgotten. There's a few bits and pieces here and there. Was it Mort's album or Banjo's thing? I know we met Justice and a few other people about the Mahjong machine, which was, you know, kind of suspicious at the start, but turned out to be nothing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We are going to be moving on. There's a few things I want to try and get done in this episode. One is we're going to refocus on the main story. And then after that, we'll try and look at doing flaming saddles, because this has been there for a while. Obviously, we do have requests to complete, so this meat stuffed mushrooms will definitely be completed shortly. Let's continue on with the farming though, and let's just complete that first. I might go with some leeks here. Seems pretty easy. We've got stuff ready, maybe. Okay, maybe a few more minutes. We'll wait. Okay. And obviously we're gonna pick up some more commissions, try and make as much money as we possibly can. Almost running out of potatoes here. Let's drop in a few more. We'll pick up all of this stuff. Try and make some more fertilizer. Probably can. I should make other stuff as well. I know we made the 5-spice powder the other day. I have no idea when we're going to actually use that, but I'm sure it'll come in handy at some point. Do we want to make more of the meat stuffed mushrooms? I mean, why not? People seem to be digging it so far. A lot of people wanting meat stuffed mushrooms. Alright, so first, let's maybe have a chat with Rocky about his batch, and we'll turn that in. And then we'll go to the commission board, we'll pick up a few more commissions, and then we'll complete Bucking Bronco today. So we need to speak to Mian, and I think we need to observe the kid or the bounty hunter once more. And that should put our suspicion level up to 50, and I guess that'll progress the story. So let's get to it. I'm hoping that'll actually take us to places that we haven't been before, or I guess there's that sort of poison gassy area, which we do have access to at the moment, but it's like, you know, a little bit more challenging, and I don't really want to progress too far without actually having a purpose. So, some pretty stock standard commissions here, which, okay, good thing that we've started making more mushrooms. 1700 here. That's pretty good. Alright. Let's get to it. So I think we might not have enough meat stuffed mushrooms from the batch that we've just prepared. Is it going to continue? Okay, it's just stopping there. I thought the train had already arrived already. Anyway, doesn't matter. Oh, we need fuel in here. That'd help. Okay, so yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to complete that one soonish. Then there's the matter of making these pans, and someone was putting in the comments last time I sort of asked the question around why does she need so many pans, and it's because Coop never stops talking, and so she ends up bashing him in the head or something like that with the pans, and breaking them and needing new pans as a result. Pretty brutal, if you ask me. Bit of didn't expect a bit of DV going on here in Sandrock. I'm sure Coop can take it. Mabel's just had enough of his shenanigans. All right, let's see. Yeah, we can definitely turn in this one. We're gonna have to wait for the other two. So why don't we tag that, and then we'll do Bucking Bronco as soon as we finish talking to Unsure. Oh, and I think I should buy some more of these sharpening stones, because I think we're going to need some more if we're going to upgrade various pieces of gear.
Thank you.
Good times. Alright, so firstly, maybe we'll try and get to Mian, speak to her and see what she says. There she is. Let's see if we can catch her.
Huh. You think the bounty hunter, specialist is acting weird? Wow. Another mystery. Cool. What have you learned so far? Uh-huh. That is suspicious. Ooh, that gives me an idea. Let's split up for now. I'll come find you later. Stay in touch.
Gives her an idea. Okay. Anyway, let's maybe gather some more meat here since we're in the area. Alright. Good. I don't really need more sandakudas at this point. Or any other fish for that matter. I won't worry about doing any fishing anytime soon until we really need it. I don't think there are too many commissions involving fish. I know we've seen like dried sandakuda commissions before, but I think there are other commissions more so than there are people who are requesting for dried fish. So... I think through here we should be able to get up there. And I think this is the thing that we've always been trying to avoid every time we approach the temple. I think I keep calling it a church.
Hey there, partner. Big fan.
Ah, you must be the specialist. You're familiar with my work?
Darn tootin'. Us in the fighting community, well, we think you fight real good.
Thanks. It is also my opinion that I fight real good. Say, is somebody looking for a combat tutorial? I think somebody's looking for a combat tutorial.
No, I'm good on that.
I see.
But say, me and the crew was just wondering, you got any of them, what do you call them, weaknesses?
Come again?
Oh, you know. Kinda like pan bats are weak against noise, the nail lobs are weak against salt, that sort of deal.
Ah, no.
Of course not! Just pulling your leg there, partner.
Okay. Are we done here?
Sure. Don't let me take up no more of your time. I'm sure you got lots of folk you want to punch into space and whatnot.
It's called the Space Punch?
Right, Space Punch. Watch out for that one. Huh? What are you doing here, builder? Where's my shield?
You're a pen fan?
Yeah. Who isn't? What a fine fella. He's so... humble?
That's the least humblest like, he's literally the least humblest person here.
Hey, what's it to you anyway? Listen, partner, I ain't trying to get too friendly here. I got a job to do. Just make me my super shield, alright?
Okay, cool. So, suspicion levels maxed. Let's go to the Blue Moon Saloon, and let's see what happens next. Actually, do we have anything that we need to sell off at the, by the stairs? I think we can sell off the Jade Waist Pendant, right? And maybe, like, the Iron Daggers. I've kept this for a very long time. I've never used it. I think I'm just gonna sell it, guys, because I don't think I am going to use it at all. So yeah, let's sell a few things before we get going. Oh, actually, this is tailor-made. My bad. Let's backtrack a tiny little bit. Banjo. I might see if I can make that little animal house or animal kennel and see if we can convince one of the animals to be our pet. We're selling stuff. We are selling that and that and that. Anything else we need to get rid of? What's this? Arm stretcher. I suppose I should maybe see if I can use that and learn it. Oh, okay, we've already learnt arm stretcher. Or the recipe for an arm stretcher, so let's get rid of that. And I think we're done. So let's actually go to the Blue Moon. And it's a little macchiato. And from there, hopefully the story progresses and maybe we'll unlock new things. Because I feel like we're still...
Yo! Hey, can you do me a solid and take this plate upstairs to the new guy's room? Grace is sick today, and I've got my hands full.
Sure.
Great. Thanks a bunch. It's so weird. He ordered a whole mess of...
Why are you jibber-jabbering, barkeep? We're hungry, and we demand spaghetti of the spiciest variety.
Right away, folks. That's all right. I shouldn't tell you anyway. Don't want to violate cook-customer confidentiality.
Didn't know there was such a thing, but anyway.
Up the stairs, first room. Thanks again.
Cool. Very suspicious, but take the meal to second floor Bronco's room. Yes, let's go inside. Bounty Hunter seems to be gone. Maybe I should look around his room to get some clues as to why he's acting so strange. Okay. Owen told me it'd be rude to open this, but what could possibly be scandalous about food? This is a lot of candy. Did the bounty hunter order a full meal of sweets? I feel a bit sick. Sorry, I couldn't read that fast enough, but... yeah, I mean... I don't know about eating tons of candy. I don't know, I guess as a kid, candy seems really awesome, but then as you grow up, it's like, nah. It's a whole bunch of sugar stuck together, you know? Every now and then, like, the candy is okay, but... The jacket is small and dusty. It would seem to fit Bronco quite comfortably, if not for all the... Missed that last one. Okay, nothing too suspicious. Can I click on that again? Okay, no. Is there anything else? Doesn't look like it. Hiding candy in his room, okay. Why? Why is there candy simply hovering here? That seems a little bit weird. Anyway, we'll leave that. Was that the only thing that we're supposed to find, or...? But I see the shining thing there, so I'm not sure what that's all about. This room comes equipped with a desk for the most hard-working of guests. Okay. Can I check the painting on the wall? No. What is that? The sword is like surrounded by... What are those? Baguettes? Sausages? Very big sausages. A worn action figure of a yak boy. Is strange for Bronco to be keeping a regional kid's toy around. Don't really say anything about this one. Okay. Don't exactly say anything about that. Anything else? Not really. Various paintings adorn the wall. Owen really takes care of his guests. Okay. Did we find anything, like, super incriminating? Okay, so actually there's a list of stuff that we need to look at and find out about. Upon closer inspection, the shoulders of this jacket are scattered with blonde hairs. Isn't Bronco a redhead? A ginger? Hang on. The jacket still needs to be inspected some more, apparently. The jacket looks to have seen some action. That's not all too surprising. Yep. Okay, so we're done. Apparently there's skin cream somewhere. Here? Is this skin cream? This container is unlabeled. It must have been made for Bronco personally by someone who specializes in this stuff. You open the container cap and greet it with a familiar smell. Is this the same stuff from Avio's shop? Okay. A squeezable tube container. It's likely contains some gel or cream. Okay. Yeah, forget that we actually need to then rotate stuff to then actually inspect further. Maybe this thing. Metal crossings that children use to play different games with. Some tips are... Sorry, I didn't read that fast enough. Spherical objects made of glass with patterns inside, normally played with by... Bloody hell. And we can't really see those things. I think it was saying something like they're played by upper class people or something. Upper class kids. I think there's nothing more to investigate here. I should probably get back into town. Good idea. Without a doubt, this bounty hunter is not who he says he is. I could keep investigating for more information, but I'm already confident enough now to pull off his wig and expose him for who he really is. Talk to Bronco. Okay. Wouldn't we want to just, like, investigate even further to, you know, be beyond any measure of a doubt that he's definitely not who he says he is? Anyway, let's have a chat with him, confront him, and see what happens.
How's the Super Shock shield going there, partner? Time's a-wasting.
Why did you lie about the diagram?
Lie? You're calling me a liar, you old coot? What evidence you got, huh?
Director Chi said it himself.
All right, fine. I drew it myself. Yeah, that's right. I just didn't want to get bogged down by so many details. I ain't got all day to talk about builder stuff, you understand? So congratulations for being able to see through my sinister plot to get things done a little faster. Now please, pretty please, with sugar on top, build my super shield!
What's with the toys in your room?
Excuse me? You entered my room? That's rude and completely uncalled for. Also, first of all, those are action figures, okay? Second of all, they're gonna be worth a lot of money one day.
Sure.
Frankly, if some part of your portfolio isn't made up in some part of action figure investments, you're making a big mistake.
Portfolio.
You gotta diversify, builder.
Fancy words. You ordered candy as a meal?
Huh? So what if I did, partner? Anyone who tells you candy is a sometimes food, well, they're full of malarkey in my book.
Seems like something a child would do.
Well, why do you think they call me Bronco the Kid, huh? Because of my child-at-heart mannerisms and generally youthful disposition. Yeah, maybe try thinking before you open your yap again next time, partner. And by the by, it's a term of endearment.
What about the blonde hair on your jacket?
Yeah? So what?
It's yours, isn't it?
Huh? How did you? Well, yeah, part of my beard grows in a different color. My mom said it makes me look like a pirate. Good for undercover missions. Why are you so obsessed with my beard, huh? You're kinda looking like a creep right now, Builder.
What about that skin cream?
Yeah? So what?
Where'd you get it?
I don't know. How about the store? Get a load of this, Builder. Never heard of the store. I don't know how you dress yourself. Huh? Yeah, it is a very specific brand not available most places. Okay, when you put it that way, it certainly seems a bit suspicious. But what if I told you, actually, it's not?
Okay, let's remove the imposter's wig, and we'll go from here.
Better get a move on. Time's wasting. Hey, quit it! The heck's your problem, hair grabber? Ah, the heck with this. Looks like the cat's out of the bag. Citizens of Sandrock, you thought that Bronco the Kid, the bounty hunter from Atara, was among you, protecting you, preparing to take action against Logan and his gang. But in fact, all along... Wanna it was I, Andy! The bandit from that poster there? Come on, y'all, I'm in the game!
You're one of Logan's fellow crows.
What? Get him!
Eat marbles, marble eaters!
We are not marble.
Cap! Hold on!
Remember, this is the day you almost caught Andy!
Nice snag. A nice flanking maneuver, Deputy Captain. Just as planned.
That was impressive.
Well then, Andy, got anything to say for yourself?
And I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling adults and this builder, too.
Shucks. Well, Mayor, what are we gonna do with him? I mean, we can't throw a kid in the clink.
Yeah, he'd slip right out through the bars.
What? Nah, for moral reasons, man. We gotta deprogram this kid. He's been bandit washed.
Release me, copper! You'll live to regret this. I'll steal everything in this cursed town.
That does sound like bandit talk.
I feel for this boy. He's not much older than Jasmine.
Perhaps I may be of assistance. What this boy needs is discipline.
No.
A regimented schedule of rudimentary reading, writing, and arithmetic.
No!
Compounded with a soothing slosh of hard labor to wash it all down.
No!
In time, he will come to see the light, and then he will thank us. If need be, one day he will aid us in tracking down Logan, so he, too, can see the light.
I'll never rat out my friends. You'll have to...
Fine. Miguel, will your people watch over and care for this boy?
With light as our witness.
Then I hereby sentence Andy the Bandit Child to community service with the church and indefinite mandatory attendance in Sunday school until his behavior normalizes.
No!
Don't worry, Sunday school is fun.
Oh yeah?
Trust us, Andy.
Okay.
We're going to help you.
Alright, so as I predicted, it was actually Andy
This
all
will all
along.
be
Like,
much easier if
the
you
game was being a little bit weird because I'd never seen Andy's character before until he started appearing, what, last episode or
Let's
maybe
get
the
one thing
episode
straight.
before.
I ain't eating any veggies.
He ain't eating any veggies. And yeah, I guess the game was sort
You'll
of
learn the value of a hard day.
being a little bit weird because, you know, technically with Bronco still around, we shouldn't have been seeing like Andy around town. So anyway, good work, Deputy Captain. Well done, well done. All right, so that's really the main story done. So I'm assuming more stuff will happen as we progress through the days. Let's actually complete these commissions and let's take the rest of the day to do a few bits and pieces, gathering materials, etc, etc. So let's do that. Oh, okay, I guess our horse is not available anymore. We're gonna have to rent the horse again. I was thinking of going to the desert and trying to gather materials in the desert. But I guess maybe... Hang on a second. Are we making any bronze? Yes, we are. But I think we're probably running out of ingredients for bronze. So maybe we'll go to Eufaula Salvage instead. Actually, before we do that, let's actually turn in some of these things before I forget. So I guess with his cover blown, I'm surprised that Andy's not just running back to his gang and Logan. I don't know why he's sticking around.
Thank you.
Unless he's technically being watched or something like that and we're not really letting him go. Keeping him here against his will, technically. I can't believe that Logan would send a child in to do his dirty work. He sure ain't making a good case for himself these days, I tell you what.
Take it easy.
Alright, and let's deliver these meat stuffed mushrooms. Every time I talk about the meat stuffed mushrooms, guys, I feel like I want to make some and I feel like I want to eat some meat stuffed mushrooms. Makes me hungry. Nah, some of the artwork in this game makes you feel like you want to, you know, try some of the recipes. I can't remember who ordered this one. Probably Ernest.
Ah, I've been looking for you.
Have you now?
I'm astounded. I heard you and the Civil Corps bravely saved Minister Matilda. You even fought the infamous bandit yourself, did you not?
I feel like this is like really old news now, but sure.
Just amazing. Do you have some time to tell me about the experience? I want to capture every moment, every breath.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, then let's begin. I understand that as soon as Matilda was captured, you followed in hot pursuit. What happened next? Ah, so Logan fought you all alone and came out victorious? Is he really that powerful? And he created a chance to get away by using Matilda as a diversion. Wow! I knew he was powerful, but cunning as well. Oh, no, no! I'm not praising the daring bandit that captured the minister. I mean, he has to pay for his crimes, even in fiction. Ahem. Let me see. No, I have to go myself. I need to see it with my own eyes. Feel the energy. Let the inspiration run through me. Now that the minister has been rescued and Logan's gang have absconded, it should be aptly free of danger. Of course, I should still be prepared. Perhaps some weapons for self-defense, naturally. Could you perhaps make me one?
Yeah, sure. What kind of weapons do we need, though?
Something simple, I guess. I'm, not exactly a fighter, but I trust you to figure something out.
Okay. Bandits on the Storm. Let's take a look at that. Oh, okay. He just wants a bronze sword and shield. That should be very, very easy to do. Again, we'll put that on the back burner, though. Ernest, your mushroom delivery.
Thank you so much.
I think we've read that before. Wow, that boy who impersonated the bounty hunter is one of my fans. You don't suppose my work somehow influenced his turn to a life of crime? No, no, that just couldn't be possible. I think is probably just influenced by Logan himself, right? So, righto. Now that we're free-ish, let's go to Eufaula Salvage and gather up some basic materials for bronze. I feel like we're going to be using quite a bit of bronze soon. So, what is this? Oh, it's just some junk. I don't know if you would actually find that the town gets dirtier and dirtier if you don't do a little bit of cleaning every now and then, or whether or not, you know, things just miraculously disappear. I guess it would, right? Like, otherwise this place would be a garbage dump. I'm glad that we're not the only one who has to sort of, like, clean up after the place, you know? Let's break down the robot since we can. And let's buy a pass here. I will break down the big bus as well, because we haven't done that in a while. So I do want to try and get some scraps. Okay, good times. Let's head down and let's see if we can get all of these ores. Don't really have a lot of time, do we? Almost 8. There we go, let's continue on. Yeah, gonna try and look for a little bit of tin, a little bit of copper. We'll maybe trigger this thing, and that one as well. You know, since it does the work for us and everything, so... Actually, we'll trigger that, and that. I'm not gonna bother, because we are running out of time. This way... once it hits 11 o'clock, we need to consider going back. I'll try to expend all of my stamina here, if we can. Okay, I think it's time to go, though. We'll be late if we stay any longer, I think, so... I think we should be able to make it in time. It's just the stairs to deal with, though. So I'm banking on maybe something happening pretty much the next day in the morning, after our little thing with Andy. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Aside from that, though, I think I'll try and focus a little bit more. Oh, a mysterious man has appeared. I don't know if I really need to go see him, unless we've got some kind of quest line that involves the mysterious man. But anyway, let's start the day. Okay, nothing is going on just yet. That's alright. Oh, Amira wants to hang out. Do we hang out with Amira? We could. We could.
Hi.
Let's have a chat. With the right makeup and outfit, almost anyone can look like a different person. The art of disguise has always been intriguing to me, but... Oh, I'm sorry. That boy caused you a lot of trouble, didn't he? I'll reserve such commentary. Alright, so... What? Like, is that...
I'll follow your lead.
Okay.
I've just come out for the company.
Okay, cool. So, we're hanging out. I guess she's just gonna follow me now, or what's the deal? Oh, she doesn't seem to be following me, though. So, interact. No. Oh, okay, she's following me now. I think. Anyway, we could go to the game center. Letter from Ma. Dear Blue, I've been talking to your friend Mayor Trudy. She reached out to tell me what a great job you've been doing. You didn't mention you were friends with the mayor, Blue. You know, it's okay to brag sometimes, and if you really don't want to brag, you should still at least tell me what's going on in a humble way. Anyway, she told me about some of the things you've been up to lately. You caught a bandit sneaking around in town. It's nice to hear that Sandrock scored a win against those nasty bandits. Maybe they'll think twice before messing with someone you've built, with something you've built again. Sorry. I guess I've been taking things a little bit personally, knowing that there are people out there making your life harder than it needs to be. Say, speaking of bandits, you don't think one of them took your quilts, do you? I telegrammed with the people in Lucian, and they said they already sent the package to Atara. Well, glad things have been looking up for you otherwise. Love you lots, Ma. Can we reply? Doesn't look like we need to reply on this one. Alright, so maybe a few bits and pieces before we leave here. Let's just top up some water. Let's look into the farm for a second here. Let's chuck the water in there. It'd be nice if, like, some of the people tagging along with you would actually, you know, help you out with... Oh, hang on. Oh, I see what's going on here. So I totally took out all the sand rice a little bit too early. I'll wait for the rest of the stuff to mature. Let's grab all of that, and... I'm thinking we'll go with... Do we have raspberries? Yeah, we'll do raspberries, I think. So let's just do that, and... that. Okay, great. And should we get our machines running, doing stuff? I think that might be a good idea, just to get a whole bunch more ingredients at the ready. Copper scrap, sure. And we'll do some of the iron and maybe rubber or plastic. Cool. Good, and we should get bronze in production as well. And I think we should try and get some more steel. And I might do chromium on this one. Get us ready for new things that are going to be up and coming. Alright, so since we've got Amira in tow, why don't we go to the game center? We'll play a few games with Amira, and then we'll let her go back to her, you know, usual stuff in the day. Oh, okay, so we've got a few different things that have popped up, and I'm guessing these are the main storylines. So, hang on. So these are the things that actually we can do as part of like a quote-unquote play date. Interesting. Alright. Fireworks. We can dine at the Blue Moon. Why don't we go for Whack-A-Mole and we'll play something in the game center. And then maybe we can have a meal at the Blue Moon. And we'll see how well we did in terms of the playdate. Alright, so Whack-A-Mole first, I think. Yep. Let's do Whack-A-Mole together. We'll do hard. And I'm sure we'll pull out the win here. Oh, what is that? Some kind of pot of gold or whatever. Damn it. So, can we only use the skill once, or can we use it multiple times? Ah, I see how it works. So, okay, so the amount of moles that you end up, like, bashing, you essentially recover the charge on your skill. So, if you do well, you can basically use your skill.
You've won. Unexpected result. Though I admit, this was rather more fun than I imagined.
Cool. Alright, so we're in the green with our little date here. Let's go into the game center. Let's play... Oh. So, wait. If I have these three and these three, I win. This one's 2, 3, 4, and this one's 3 of a kind. Brock? 3, and 3, and 3, and 3, and 2. What? Sometimes 4. Okay. Draw 1, I win, I win. Guess that's what I get for trying to learn the game from a bird. I don't know, I guess I thought it'd be more like tic-tac-toe or something. This game has rules on top of rules. Really? I found the bird's explanation to be rather disjointed, but altogether accurate, or rather devoid of misinformation. This game is played with a total of 108 tiles, divided mostly into 3 suits, dot, line, and 1. Each player begins the game by drawing 13 tiles. Well, if anyone knows a little bit about Mahjong, please enlighten us in the comments down below. Each player begins each turn by drawing a tile, and then immediately ends their turn by discarding a tile. The objective is to acquire 14 tiles that fulfill the following requirement: 4 sets of 3 and a pair. A set can be comprised of 3 tiles in a sequence. For example, tile with 1 dot, tile with 2 dots, tile with 3 dots. Or a set can simply be 3 of a kind. Example, holding 3 of the same tile. No more troublesome than binary linear equations, really. To summarize, any hand that can be represented by the formula... whatever this formula is, M times AAA plus N times ABC plus DD. Keeping in mind that M and N can be 0 is a winning hand.
Huh?
Think I was having better luck with the bird.
Howdy.
Ah, hello, Blue. Come to set up the machine? Well, come on in. Gang's all here. Oh, okay. I guess we have all of the materials to install the machine. There we go, and Amira's just there watching us. I guess run those rules back to me one more time, X, and maybe we can play around. Time's up. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, dear. Kiss, kiss. Have fun and play with your friends. Ah, yes. Dr. Fang, it'd be lovely if you'd stay a little bit longer and play around with us. Maybe it'll feel like, a bit like home. Very well. Indeed, often the best way to understand games such as this is to simply play. I recommend we act on the serendipitous nature of having exactly the correct number of players for a game. 4. By playing around here and now.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm late for a very important date. Okay. Well, for counting you, Blue, what do you say? Care for a game of Mahjong? Fang, do you know how to play? Well, don't knock yourself out, Doc. Maybe just shake your head if we're doing something wrong. Don't worry about trying to teach us strategy. If the bird knows the rules, Fang must be a killer. And now with only Chi left to explain the rules in the most technical way possible. Whew, this could be rough. Well, for counting you, Blue, what do you say? Care for a game of Mahjong? Sure. Deal me in. Alright then, no time like the present. Again, I have no idea how this all works. The goal is to complete a winning hand of tiles by collecting sets of matching tiles and sequence tiles and trying to win as many points as possible. Only tiles of 3 suits are used in the game, totaling 108 tiles. Each player draws 13 tiles to form their initial hand. The dealer will have 1 more tile. The dealer is chosen by a dice roll. Before the dealer's first turn, each player must separate 3 tiles of the same suit from their hand and place them in the center face down. At this time, these tiles will be exchanged among players based on a dice roll. After distributing the tiles, each player must choose a forbidden suit, which is a suit that cannot be in the player's hand when declaring Mahjong. When the game begins, start from the dealer. Everyone draws and discards a tile in order. In the middle of the game, the following actions can be taken. Gang, aka completing 4 of a kind. If any player discards a tile and you have 3 identical tiles in your hand, you can declare Gang. If you have 4 identical tiles by drawing them naturally, you can declare Angang and keep the 4 of a kind in your hand. If you have already declared Peng, 3 of a kind face up on the board and draw for yourself a 4th identical tile, you can declare a Bagang and place that tile on the board face up with the others regardless of the type of gang. You must immediately draw an additional tile after you declare. My lord, the amount of rules here, guys. Peng, aka completing a triplet. If any player discards a tile and you have 2 identical tiles in your hand, you can declare Peng to take that tile to give yourself a triplet. You must then place your triplet face up on the board. After this, you must immediately discard a tile. Who, aka win by grabbing a piece. If any other player discards a tile and it completes your winning hand, you can declare Who and score points, while the player who discarded the tile loses points. After Who, the player who declares Who. The player who declares Who wins and will no longer participate in the game. The remaining players will continue playing until only 1 player is left. Zemo, aka win by your own draw. If you draw a tile yourself and it completes your winning hand, you can declare a Zemo. You gain points while all other players all lose points. A winning hand is created by having 4 sets of 3 or 4 tiles and a pair. Special hands with special patterns can provide extra points. What are sets? Pair 2 identical tiles, such as this pair of 2 bamboo tiles. Straight 3 consecutive tiles with the same suit, such as these 1 tiles, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Triplets, 3 identical tiles, such as this triplet of 4 dot tiles. Gang, 4 identical tiles like these 9 dot tile. Okay. Extra bonuses. When you have a gang, 4 of a kind, no matter if it's in your hand or on the table, you get 2 times the points, I guess. Zemo gang win if you draw a piece after completing a gang, 4 of a kind, and that piece gives you a winning hand, you get a bonus. Who gang lose if you discard a piece after completing a gang, 4 of a kind, and it completes another player's hand, you lose double to that person's. Bonus from gang. Players who make a gang, 4 of a kind, gain 2 times the starting wager of points. Players who discarded a tile claimed by the player who declared gang lose 2 times the starting wager of points. Players who declare a ba gang, or 4 of a kind, where you draw the 4th tile by yourself and it to your peng on the board, take 1 times the starting wager from each other player. This bonus is given after a round is complete. Players who declare angang, 4 of a kind, hidden in your hand, take 2 times the starting wager from each other player at the board. The final points equal the starting wager times the winning hand multiplier plus bonus from Kong. Oh. Okay. That is a very, very complex. Invite? Don't we already have people here, though? So we've got... Isn't Chi here? Chi, Fang, and Katori? Why do we need to invite other people? Well, Amira's here. Or do I need to choose another 4 people to play with? Maybe. Maybe. Let's just choose some random people. Three tiles of the same suit. Maybe? Is that right? So how? I don't really get it. I have no idea what I'm doing here, guys. I would have to study up on Mahjong before we continue. So I'm gonna exit out of this one, guys, because I have no idea how to play, and I'm not gonna pretend and sit there and know what I'm doing and be enjoying the game. Because we were probably going to be losing miserably. Ha, well, I admit I could maybe get into this. I get kind of excited fishing for that last tile to make the win. Does all seem like dumb luck, though? Indeed, once you have arrived at the mathematically correct decision as to which piece to discard, the deciding factor is probability, or luck as you've said it, which is really just probability taken personally. No. Not exactly. Doctor? Look at your hand. Look at the board. Look at the faces around the board. Ah, I suppose, yes, there is a human element to the game as well, so it's a little bit like poker. By being aware of what pieces your opponents are discarding, you can make better decisions yourself. Furthermore, there are the rarer win conditions to consider, like the 7 pairs, which offer greater rewards. Yes, the level of complexity combined with the wild variance of outcomes solidified by the opportunity to read your opponents I'm beginning to understand the nature of this game's popularity. Alright, well, if this game's made a fan out of you, I'm sure the rest of the town is sure to follow. You all can come back for a game anytime. I'll be practicing. Thanks for putting this together, Blue. Hope you'll come play again soon. Alright. Well, we're still on this playdate with Amira, right? So... Can we do the Punchatron together with Amira, or is that something that you can't play with 2 people? Because we're pretty good at this one. Because there's no thinking involved. I just need some quick wins. We need to beat Heidi's score. 9892. How the hell? Like, it needs to be pretty much dead center, right? Ah. Alright. I've had enough. And yeah, we can't exactly play with Amira, so... anything else we can actually play together? 2-player Space Pilferers. Yep, let's do this. I remember this one. Alright. I didn't think I was gonna win, but... one more time. There we go. Let's exit.
That's a high score, right? You're really good at this.
Alright. Still in the green, and I think we'll finish things off by going to the Blue Moon. Oh, bit of pop-up over there. And let's try and go to the Blue Moon without triggering any additional, you know, mainline quests or side quests for that matter. Let's just take a look here. Yeah, okay. Definitely a little bit cautious about, you know, stepping in front of the Commerce Guild there. Let's go to the Blue Moon Saloon. And so how do you like eat together? Dine. There we go. Would you like to eat and chat here? Yeah, sure. What to do next? Gift. -2 social energy. Okay. Do we have anything that we can gift to Amira? Would she like mountain roses?
Thanks a lot.
+7, that's not too bad.
When people commission pottery from me, I listen to their direction. But once I begin, I often find new inspiration and ideas throughout the creative process. On occasion, the customers and I don't see eye to eye on the final product. But luckily, I can count on Avio to sweet-talk them into seeing things my way.
And let's dine.
Don't worry about me. Just order what you like.
Oh. High wind fried rice. Something from our hometown. Sweet? No, stewed rice meat supreme. Sure, let's do that.
These dishes... nothing. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, -2. Okay, so she's not a fan. Alright. So, well, you know, keep a mental note of that. I thought people would just, like, appreciate anything. But anyway, how can you not like rice? Come on, guys. Alright, well, I think we should end the hangout.
I found this time to be meaningful. Thank you. You know how to treat a lady.
Okay, cool. And I think we're going to end the episode here as well, guys. So when we come back, I think there's a few things going on here. I do want to look at Flaming Saddles. Bandits of the Storm, there's no time limit, so we'll probably keep that in the back burner for a little bit. Flaming Saddles has been in the list for a while. We don't really have too much in the list at the moment, which is amazing, but I assume once we start looking into, you know, the main quest line, there's probably going to be a few more things happening in town, so hope you guys look forward to that. Anyway, signing out. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, definitely leave a like down below. Aside from that, though, as usual, stay true. I'll see you guys in the next one.